Alright, so to make your wig, some of the items you're going to need: a wig cap, of course. I like to use the netted wig caps, they're just more breathable. I like to use the black polyester thread and curved needles. A good pair of scissors that will cut your thread without it fraying. And I use the Ali Moda 3 bundles of Malaysian ombre hair with the matching closure. And of course, you need a wig head. I forgot to show that. But yeah, this is my wig head. I put the cap on, and then I'm going to place my closure on. I like to sew my closure on first. So then I use straight pins to secure it in place. And I kind of just secure one side, and then I pull the other side kind of taut to make sure it lays flat. And then I just pin each 4 corners of the closure. Alright, so once the closure is in place to my liking, I go ahead and start to sew. I put the needle through the first stitch while the pin is still in there, just so it can keep my spot. And then to go forward, I take the straight pin out and move it down some. And then I just do a couple stitches in the very beginning, just kind of over and over again to make sure that part is pretty secure. And then I just go ahead and just do a basic stitch all down this one side. I like to sew my closures on one side at a time and then the back. For me, it just makes sure that the closure lays pretty flat and you don't have any wrinkles or bumps or anything in it. And you see that I tug on the cap. That's to make sure that I'm not bunching up the cap and making it too tight. So this is the nape of the cap. I like to pin my tracks in place to see how I'm going to lay them before I actually begin sewing. And then to begin the track, I go through the weft and then through the cap. And then I loop it on, the thread that I tied into a knot. And I go through the weft maybe 3 or 4 times just to secure it at the very start of the track. And then going forward, I would just go under the track. So then I go ahead and flip over the weft. I fold it over and then I stitch through the weft maybe 2 to 3 times, and then I continue on with just going under the weft, and I continue this same pattern throughout the wig. I wanted to do the turnover method because I didn't want to cut any of my wefts. I just prefer not to do that, and it also cuts down on shedding. If this is your first time making your own wig, it's going to take some practice. I had to learn how I liked my wefts placed, how far apart I liked them. And for me, I like to place my wefts in the back, 2 finger lengths apart. And then as I get to the top, I like to basically put them on top of each other so there's no spaces. Here you see me adding a track in the middle of the cap, because I obviously ran out of that bundle. But yeah, I just secure it at the ends, and then just do the same process with going underneath the weft. I am not one to take down my wigs and remake them, so when I do make my wigs, I try to take my time and make them as neat as possible so they will last long, because I ain't taking this down. So as I get to the temple area, I make sure to really sew it down as flat as I can get it. You kind of just fold it over and do it right on top of the bottom half of the track. I try to get this as close together as possible, because when the wind blows, I don't want it to be any gaps. I don't want you to be able to see the wig cap if for some reason the side kind of flies up. So this is the finished product, and this is the inside of the wig. I did sew in a elastic band that just helps it fit a lot better. So this is the finished results, and stay tuned to my next video. Thank you guys for watching. For more information, head over to LongHairPrettyNails.com, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.